I paid cash for a condo at 24. Today I'm going to be breaking down the monthly expenses excluding maintenance and utilities. If you're like me, you consume a lot of finance content about paying down a mortgage and people really trying to achieve that milestone, but there's not a lot of transparency about what it's like once you pay off the mortgage and what the expenses are actually like. I know early on I thought that it basically was going to go to zero, but that's not true. There's expenses that are always there when you're talking about real estate. These are the type of things that we don't really learn in school. So hopefully I will be able to shine a light on my situation, having a paid off crib, and be very transparent with you. If you want to follow my journey, subscribe and let's get right into it. So the stats on the condo, it's a one bed, 1.5 bath. It's around 1,000 square foot. It's in Georgia. And I closed for $170,000. And a lot of people are gonna wonder, how did you save $170,000? And for me, it was software development for the early stages, and then afterwards, I leveraged my software development skills, trading meme coins. So that's how I was able to make enough money to buy this condo. If you're just purely trying to work a regular 9 to 5, you're not going to have enough gap between your income and expenses to be able to make a purchase of this size at this age, right? So I took a lot of asymmetric risk in crypto after learning the patterns. So this should be easy. The principal interest is, of course, zero because I do not have a mortgage. I paid cash for my condo. So that's basically most people's biggest line item. I don't have to worry about, right? That's one of the reasons I made this purchase and made this move, opposed to the other moves, renting and investing the difference or putting a down payment on a larger property. So my HOA is $270, which is a lot if you have a regular house, but for my condo, it does cover a lot. It covers water and sewage, it covers trash. We have a pool, we have a tennis court, we get free parking, and then we have a gate and it covers all exterior maintenance. Because they cover all the exterior maintenance, I have to cover all the interior maintenance, which is a lot less, right? So if you're really not into spending your weekends maintaining a bunch of stuff like a yard and stuff like that, especially for my lifestyle, I'm a single man with no kids. So having just to cover the interior maintenance is pretty simple and allows me just to walk into my crib and walk out whenever I want. Like I don't have a yard to cut or something like that. Also, this is likely to increase over time due to inflation. It has increased. I think it was like 240, and then I've only been here like 8 months, so it's already gone up like $30 with me being here. So it's gonna increase. It is what it is. That's inflation for you. So for property taxes, because I don't have a mortgage lender, I don't have to pay this every month. I pay this once a year, but I'm going to budget for it like it's monthly. So I checked it. It's going to be around $3,000. So divide that by 12, and that comes to like $250 a month, right? This is likely to increase over time due to inflation. Do you really own your home if you have to pay property taxes on it? I'm going to be covering that in a future video and giving my opinion. Anyways, the next line item is insurance. And because I don't have a mortgage lender, I don't have to have insurance. It's not required, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And my insurance comes out to $107 a month, and this is expected to increase over time due to inflation, just like everything else does. So there you have it. If you add all those up, excluding maintenance and utilities, my monthly cost would be $627. Renting a similar apartment would cost me around $1,500 a month for this area, and that amount is likely to increase over time due to inflation. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to hop onto the property ladder as soon as possible to at least reduce my housing costs as much as possible. Hopefully, this video has been very informative and letting you know what the monthly breakdown would be for a one-bedroom condo. Subscribe if you're interested in me continuing to be transparent about my condo experience as well as my journey to achieve financial freedom. Leave any comments if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.